And we're live. Welcome to the NaNoRenO stream, where we stream visual novels from NaNoRenO 15 this year. Our favorite ones. Because we like visual novels, and we like NaNoRenO, and we like people who make NaNoRenO visual novels. And sometimes we make our own, but very rarely.
Making a visual novel is hard.
It's incredible. It's time-consuming and gives me bruises every time. Toys my emotions. I'm Tutti the Fruity. I will be the stream master, for lack of a better term. With me right now is my buddy Electro. We worked on Palinurus together. And we have a special guest who was the artist for Scallywags, which will be our first runner-up. Oh, you want to introduce yourself, buddy?
Yes, hello everyone. I'm John Fox, artist extraordinaire, I guess.
Artist extraordinaire. That's something that you can put on a resume.
Oh, we've just gotten another person to enter the panel.
Other Scallywags member.
Sweet.
Oh boy, it's Jordy Boothy. Hey, how you doing?
Is this one?
Yeah, it's working. We can hear you.
Really?
Yep. Hi.
But I need to hold on to the letter V to say something, and as I'm doing that, the letter V is spamming in the chat message.
You have push to talk on.
Yeah, I thought that would be convenient so you don't hear me like coughing and stuff, but now I'm just making a mess.
I set it to the right shift key myself.
Yeah, just change it to something like you never use. I use the Alt key personally.
I'll see what I can do. Hello, by the way.
What's up?
We are here to talk about visual novels and why we like them and the dev process for visual novels that we make. And we're also here to read Scallywags, but that's secondary to talking about Scallywags. Let's just get this thing auto-scrolling before I do anything else. I need to set like the auto-scroll properly this time because we had Palinurus that was like an hour long, take 3 hours because of auto-scrolling, so we gotta fix that.
Did you know that? Did you know that there's like an automatic text-to-voice like feature in RenPy?
You're shitting.
I found out this morning on Twitter, and I was like, "Holy shit! How long has this been there?" And I fired up Palinurus, and I had it because it's like the typical like male automatic like text to voice, and so it's very like humorous sometimes. It's I think you press V to turn it on, but I don't think it would really be fitting for the characters which it would be voicing in this case.
I think it's Control V, but I think I might have turned it off for the game.
Turn it off. I didn't even know it was a thing. Everyone's ahead of me. Now I feel bad.
I turned it on one time working on a game and I couldn't turn it off. It was hilarious.
Right, stream's working okay for everyone?
Yep.
Alrighty, so we got two depths for Scallywags. The other guy didn't introduce himself. You want to introduce yourself real fast while you were testing your mic?
Sure, I think it's working.
Is it working?
Oh,
Yeah,
we got
it's
another guy.
Dash.
Hi, Android, what's up?
Excellent. I'm
We just
good,
had
thanks.
Jordy Booth and Android join us in here.
Oh, are you talking to Andrew or me right now?
No, it's Wave Dash. I downloaded the Android app for TeamSpeak because it wouldn't work on my computer, so there we are.
Sick, okay, we got 3 depths for Scallywags on board. How you doing?
Awesome, it's 2 AM, but I'm okay. It's all good.
Oh, you live in Britland?
That's right, England land. Oh god, I changed it to shift and now it's like asking me about sticky keys. I
Oh,
can't. Computers
God
are
save
hard.
the Queen.
God save her.
I'm from Canada over here, so we God save her as well. et cetera, et cetera. That's right, while we're on that topic, where's everyone from?
Oh, I'm from the Americas. I'm from California.
Fellow American from
Is it
Chicago
hot enough
myself.
over there for you right now?
Yeah, I'm from Chicagoland.
Are you serious? What's up, homie?
Go Blackhawks.
I wouldn't say Black Cocks.
Wait, Chicago or Chicagoland?
Yeah, Chicagoland. I'm like literally half a block away from Chicago.
Schaumburg? Naperville? No. I don't know. I guess we probably shouldn't divulge that on a public stream, whatever.
Oak Park, but that's alright.
I am from Canada, Ontario specifically. Up north,
like
but not
Canada.
north enough.
I watched Scott Pilgrim, I know a lot about Canada.
The mystical faraway land of Toronto.
I had poutine once, that's about it.
You have
Poutine
there's
does sound
poutine in
lovely.
Chicago?
Yeah.
That's shocking and surprising.
We share a coastline
Yeah, absolutely.
with Canada. Calm down. Wait, do we? Oh, wait, no we don't. Whatever, keep going.
And I guess Flutterfruit is too shy to say where she's from.
Yes.
Oh well. Okay, so this is Scallywags. This is a NaNoRenO 15 product. We got 3 devs here that can talk about length, so who's the best girl and why is it Swabby? Who's your favorite?
At the beginning, my favourite was Gunnar, you know, because she's just brash and I like brash characters, but I don't know, I think now it's Captain, because I like arrogant characters too. Really big-headed and obnoxious and not easy to like. But Swabby,
I can't pick a favorite after working with them all. It's ridiculous. I keep flip-flopping.
Depends on your mood, I suppose.
Oh, I guess first mate then.
As the guy who designed the characters, I think my personal favorite is Gunner. I just feel like her design is the most inspired.
It is pretty cool. Also, hello John, this is the first time I've actually heard you.
Oh yeah, I guess we've never had a call together.
Yeah, this is so sweet. What a
That's
tender
right,
moment.
this is weird.
Yeah. I don't
Just like an
it.
entire reunion in another studio's TeamSpeak. This is kind of a weird place to have one.
Yeah, I mean, we're waiting until public appearance.
That's what happens when we compartmentalize all our development.
Thanks for showing up basically last minute. We had this idea like yesterday. So good on you guys for showing up on short notice.
It's not
We're gonna
like
see how long,
supposed to.
we're gonna see how far we can get.
I see you really soaking in the text, taking your time to read it all.
I felt bad that Jordy was the only like English person here.
Don't feel bad.
Because
Come on.
we have many British people on WaterCress, and 2 of them are on the TeamSpeak. When I tried to go like see if they were online, one wouldn't respond, and the other one was just muttering to himself. So we're just gonna let them be.
Muttering to himself. Maybe he doesn't want to be a bother. We are polite over here.
I like the bartender. He amuses me.
The bartender he has a rough life, just like out in the middle of nowhere on a cliffside.
I consider him very relatable. He's like, look, I just want to be a bartender, and then he's like, why the hell am I a bartender in the middle of a cliffside?
Very
just
well
he's
developed
like
character.
a bunch of female pirates.
Serving kids. What happened to his life?
Kids don't even tip for shit.
Apparently not.
Hey, some cultures don't tip. Weird.
Yeah, it's not as common in England as it is in America, that's for sure.
Well, you don't tip in America, and the waiter doesn't even make minimum wage. It's ridiculous.
Capitalism.
Me too.
Land of the free.
How about the Whopper?
Actually, we only have a double Whopper, but I hear you guys have like a triple Whopper.
That sounds terrifying.
Triple Whopper.
Yeah. Well, they do in Spain and other European countries, but not in the UK.
I know McDonald's just got a triple cheeseburger. Like,
Really?
That wasn't a thing before, yeah.
Holy crap.
Do you have the
I don't know
double
how
Big
to-
Mac in Europe?
I have a Big Mac, yeah, but it's not very big. Got the Mac, but it's not that big. It's just a Mac.
Not very big here either.
The double Big Mac has 4 patties. It's pretty weird.
There's
Is
a
there
double Big Mac.
We
Holy
have
shit,
those in
bro.
Canada. I'm not sure.
Eventually, it's just gonna be a tower of meat.
I think that's what In-N-Out's for.
Well, you know, like Japan is like the king of fast food pigotry.
Don't they have, like-
Because like they were.
But they name everything
Black
American.
buns in their McDonald's for like literally no reason.
Their Burger King was celebrating Windows 7 with the burger that had 7 patties.
Japan's king of the fast food, but they always name it something American, so it sounds like we're the bad ones.
Like Godzilla.
They had that like Squid Ink burger a while ago.
I'd
What's
try
this?
that.
What's that?
It's like, I don't know, it was this burger where the bun was like soaked in squid ink, so it was like pitch black. It looked like a piece of charcoal or something, but I mean, supposedly squid ink is really good.
Interesting. Reminds me of Pretty Patties from SpongeBob, if anyone.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
episode was interesting.
Oh man.
Man, I could go for root beer right now. Or a peach Bellini.
Or a lolly pirate.
What is Swabby drinking?
I think it was like a
Summer
spirit.
sunrise?
Summer spirit.
Summer sunrise, alright.
Summer spirit, my
Trail.
friend. Fruit juices, it's for kids.
I assume it's
Alcohol-free.
grapefruit on the top.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's a fictional fruit, or at least the way I drew it, it was a fictional fruit.
Yeah, that was weird.
Fictional fruits seem to usually have like more spikes than that. Like it's weird, like when you see like conceptualized fictional fruits, there was always like crosses between like durians and grapefruits.
Yeah, I actually
Hey, props to
originally,
you.
drew that fruit slice and colored it blue. I thought it looked weird with the cocktail colors.
Props to you for actually understanding what a durian is to me.
Well, I played Super Mario Sunshine, that's where I learned where a durian was.
You
I like
ever
durians.
had a durian?
Bonus points for actually playing Super Mario Sunshine.
Have you ever
It's
had
a
durian?
pretty okay game.
Toots?
What?
That's as most
Have I
anyone
had a
can say about
durian?
that game.
No.
Durian is good. It's an acquired taste though, and
I
it smells terrible.
I grew up having it, and I'm not a big fan. I mean, I just eat
Oh,
it because
I
I,
like
feel culturally expected to.
All these weird
Culturally
fruits.
expect to eat durians in Chicago?
Well,
Well,
I'm
Thailand, right?
not part of my Chicagoan background, but part of my Thai background, Mr. Toots.
Alright, I forgot you come from there. Or your lineage.
From Dirtland.
From
The land of 1,000 coups.
Thailand hung in there for the most part in history. They weren't overthrown by Western powers ever.
Yeah,
Which is more than can be said for most Southeast
They always
Asian
love to brag about
countries.
it, and then they always, like, forget that point in history where they were like, I think it was 2 hours the Thai army engaged the Japanese forces for until they surrendered and then declared war on the Allies.
It was basically symbolic. It was very shrewd when you look at the history.
Yeah, my family always likes to pretend that part didn't happen. But now we have transsexuals and everything's okay.
Excellent.
So how did development for Scallywags go? I want to hear some commentary from the devs to start it all, because we like this one. It's pretty cute. We like it.
Oh, thanks. Good. Do it, Wave. Do it. Tell them how it is. Lay it down.
Well, first off, we, started with this nice schedule. We laid everything out, and then we completely threw it out the window and finished it all in the last week.
Pretty much.
See, that's pretty close to our schedule.
Except without the actual pre-planning phase, just the going holy shit and doing it all in the last week or so.
Yeah, there was no prior planning. We just came up with the idea really quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly decided who the characters were. Said, okay, there's 4 of them. It's like, okay, great. And I was like, great. And then I wrote it all, and then that's the writing off as quickly as possible. Then everything just got done in a flash.
Yeah. I think we had a couple of ideas. I don't remember what all of them were. We just settled on Lolly Sky Pirates.
Yeah, actually, there was a... I remember the initial conversation. I was coming up with all sorts, you know, there's trying to develop all these great ideas, you know, and then I just said, well, I don't get the impression that any of you guys like these ideas, so what do you want to do? And then Wave said, what about Lolly Sky Pirates? And I was like, oh, sure, fine, yeah. Then John said, yeah, that's cute. So I said, yeah, it's settled then, Lolly Sky Pirates.
And then you all just swig back some root beer, right? Cheers.
Absolutely.
I do feel like I do have to give my personal sincere thank you to everyone who was involved in the making of this game, because it managed to combine my personal 2 favorite things in the world, which would be pirates and lollies.
Well done, Wave.
Seems just like throwing ideas together in the last week seemed to work out for the most part, because while there isn't really a plot, it's very like Seinfeld-esque in terms of a lot of different anecdotes happen, but nothing particularly happens specifically.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It is just a conversation, really. I mean, it's like one action sequence with the flashback, but I always prefer writing dialogue, it's more fun. I get bored of action.
I really like conversations, and that probably has something to do with the fact that I like doing screenplays. Like, action-y things kind of bore me after a while. Like, the little conversations are the things that hold my interest. I think that probably rubs some people the wrong way, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, action's fine as long as, like, there's weight to it. Like, I don't care if some guy I just met, like, gets chased by a boulder, but if I've been with that guy, if I've been listening to him and I know what his intentions are and I want him to succeed, and I really care if there's a boulder behind him, why am I slagging off Indiana Jones? No reason for that. Why did I
just want to mention, like, the perspective in this scene is just, like, spot on.
This is like the last picture to be drawn, I think.
Yeah.
It was.
It was literally drawn in like the last 24 hours.
Just like scribbled on a napkin, scanned.
He was on the toilet, he just grabbed a piece of paper, scribbled it down.
Well, I think we were at the point where, like, we had all the scenes laid out for, like, wow, they've been sitting at this table for, like, 45 minutes. We need something to break it up.
Oh, PokePerson1000 just left a message. Oh, you saw it, you sneaky dog. Yeah, Tootie, great. We'll be able to upload this live stream. Unlike the, what was it, 5-hour Palinurus live stream, which we thought we
It
were
was 3 hours, and then we had
recorded,
like another hour
and then
doing.
you'd forgotten to press the record button.
Yeah.
Even though it was an incredible night with a bunch of cool people, and my Tom was there, we had so much fun, and then you didn't record it. Remember that?
I remember it.
Do you remember that? I don't remember that.
It's okay, we'll live on in our hearts forever, and we can tell our grandchildren.
Let's stream it again, but have it scripted.
Can we get Alec Baldwin to play Ren Pai Tom?
You're an idiot.
That swabby line kills me every time.
Swabby kills me every time.
My bedsheet's white, we'll use that. How long did this take you to write, Jordy?
Hard to tell because like there's a lot of breaks in between scenes and stuff. Not long, honestly. There was no rewrites. There's just a lot of editing as I went along. Did it chronologically. Yeah. I'm sorry it can't be more interesting, but it really was just sort of whacked out really quick. Oh,
So,
Well, I think that's kind of how NaNoRenO tends to work, though.
yeah. I'd say it accumulated like 12 hours altogether.
And
You
this
said you had to
was
do a lot
all
of
just one
editing?
writer putting this all together, just Jordy?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's pretty
Well,
impressive.
Well, thanks, but like, the idea came from Wave and whatever, you know, just, yeah, took it from there.
Eh. I just wanted to see Lowly Sky Pirates, because that's amusing to me.
See, this kind of
Doesn't
just
want to
stands
see
me.
Lowly Sky Pirates.
Was it worth it, Wave? Are you happy?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
It was perfectly executed.
John's drawings are brilliant though. And he's so quick as well, it's all those 30-minute challenges you do. It just made you into a god with a pen.
Yeah, I don't think I could have really done what I did, like as much as I did if I didn't start doing the 30-minute challenges and like improving my speed.
God, imagine what you could do next year.
Yeah.
5-minute challenge.
I like the coding that went into the spray. It's like they shift expressions every line and it's very animated. And I think that's like one of the most important things we can do in the visual novel genre.
I'll take credit for that, that took the piss. I went through it manually, making the mouths open before every single line.
He started doing it before I could stop him and tell him I could do it automatically, and by the time I found out he did it, he was already done.
Wait, what? Fuck. We spent like 4 days doing that for Palinurus. You can do it automatically?
You can code it. It's not built into Ren'Py, I don't think. You have to build it into the say dialogue to figure out which character was talking and then find a mouth open sprite for him.
Ha, that's interesting. That would have.
Yeah, it's really interesting how you kept it to yourself and just let me suffer.
I figured I would be doing that anyway, and then I looked down and there was a lot of mouth open, mouth close lines in the script.
You thought he's doing a good job, I'll leave him.
Octavia in the chat has a challenge for you, John. You have to draw an entire visual novel in 12 hours.
He could, I bet he could.
I think he basically did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really did put off like a lot of the art till the last minute because like at the beginning of the month I was just incredibly swamped with commission stuff.
You gotta get money, get paid.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Wave isn't paying me for this.
What do you do commissions for? Just like out of random curiosity.
I mean, whatever people ask me for.
Do you do an SFW?
Yeah.
My nigga.
This is my favourite flashback with the hikers. It's
Oh, I
just-
know. This is my favorite too, and for some reason
my
the people that
God.
do have a problem with it, or with any of the games, seem to have a problem with this flashback most of all, and I don't know why. I love it.
I don't know. This one's my favorite.
Is it because it like reveals stuff and they're disappointed with what it reveals or something?
Are we talking about that one review in particular, or?
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention him, but if we're okay with that, I don't care.
Ooh, fill me in on this. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't want to give him a plug.
No.
Some guy who's not fond of us.
Ooh, come on, Timmy.
I'm shy.
I'm sure you could Google it.
I think we'll have to. Electro, get on the investigative
Scallywags salty.
journalism.
Scallywags salty. Who Googles that?
What exactly am I supposed to Google?
Oh, here we go, user.
Well, he does,
Hey,
he
Chad.
does a...
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, go on.
Oh,
What was I saying?
he does a blog where he just reviews visual novels which are like English visual novels or American, you know, Western visual novels. And he's had a problem with Rosin, Zapapple, etc. since like the first Star Swirl demo. He's just really not keen. So when he played Scallywags, he did a let's play for it, and he just went in already decided that he didn't like it. And as he played through, he's just picking whatever he could to dislike
Yeah,
about
super
it.
nitpicky.
I feel like I may know who this is. I feel like I probably know who this is.
He wears a hat.
Yeah. Yeah, people haven't exactly have the highest opinions of him recently.
Yes. Can I ask why, or is it too scandalous? Venomous.
Up to you.
I don't mind. I'm down for whatever, man.
I don't mind when he reviews our stuff because I know that he's gonna hate it, and he does pick up on a couple things. I think subconsciously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to shrug off like people who decide they dislike us because they do pick out good things sometimes. But you know, you gotta wade through the crap to find the diamonds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the entire thing about publishing anything is you gotta have a thick skin for anybody who reviews it.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
It's been funny because I think like for Palinurus, it was like the hardest criticism we've gotten was within our own studio so far.
People are dicks to us when they're part of our team.
They don't shit around when they talk about like our work.
You
Like,
said
the
that.
writing's good.
You said the harshest criticism comes from your own team.
From within our studio. The rest
Yeah.
of it is either just like fine common criticism, a general approval, or generally like positive reception. But for the most part, it's been hard finding reviewers.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you see, unlike you guys, which have particularly like uncomely relationships with the VN reviewers, we just don't have them in the first place, so it's much easier for us.
The only reason we have him in the first place is because we put out a My Little Pony game, and that kind of grabbed a couple of them.
Oh yeah, you don't know
no.
you don't know like Star Sign Academy? What was it called?
Star Swirl
Star Swirl
Academy.
Star Swirl,
Yeah.
okay. It's been a while. Like I remember like following it on Tumblr, then like telling myself, I'm gonna
Wait,
read
you
the
know about
demo,
this?
and
Tweety,
then I
what the
never read
fuck?
the demo. I think this was back where like all the where like MLP was like starting to become a thing, but wasn't like quite like a humongous thing quite yet. Like it was ground zero for bronies.
It was ground zero for bronies.
Yeah, if you,
That's
for lack of a better term.
That's not what the term ground zero denotes.
Wait, you calling it a disaster? Is that what you're saying?
Because it is.
Not inaccurate.
Yeah, it's kind of dying down now, but you know, everything needs to go at some point.
Still working on it though. It's not like we stopped. It's just
Well, yeah, I mean, I hope people who don't.
there's a lot.
I hope people who don't like My Little Pony also enjoy Star Swirl. That's the intention, anyway.
Well, if you look at all the Let's Plays that are on YouTube for Star Swirl, like a good quarter of them are people who don't watch the show or went into it wanting to not like it and ended up liking it. So
Yeah.
It
validation.
looks good. Like it looks
Look her
pretty darn professional for the most part.
Hear that, Wave? Professional.
I did.
I did. Oh, shucks.
I consider myself like ambivalent towards bronies. Like I watched 2 episodes of the show and I just decided, oh, this is kind of okay, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
I really
Still-
like the show. I'm hesitant to call myself a brony. I just enjoy the show.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
there's like a brony backlash that's like starting to like happen within like the last 6 months.
Oh, totally. Especially on Tumblr, they absolutely despise bronies now.
Oh, I noticed.
Yeah. I've never
That's
personally seen My Little Pony, but I always try to defend the fans when I can, because I understand what it feels like to be a fan of something that you aren't exactly usually applauded for being a fan of.
Yeah.
But wait, what? You did a My Little Pony visual novel?
It sounds like.
And I've been using a fake name ever since.
Yeah, change your name from all the bronies trying to stalk you. And get your autograph.
I'm not even sure what his real name is.
Wait, was this game very successful? Did it cause an uproar in the Brony community?
It's-
Really?
I mean, we still get like 100 to 200 downloads a day. I don't know where that's coming from because it's not like we're advertising it or anything. But, I mean, there's still people playing it, even though we haven't done anything on it in like half a year at this point. At least publicly.
Development is slow.
Actually, I think it's picking up for the first time because everyone's kind of winding down with school and everything again. Summer's pretty busy for development.
Yeah, I mean, my final deadlines for my university work is in like 3 or 4 weeks, so after that I'll be devoting more time to it. But I study animation, so I'm creative all day. When I get home, I just don't want to be creative. Pulled it out for Scallywags though.
I think it's easy, relatively, to force yourself to do something for just a month, but if it stretches on any longer than like 2 or 3 months, you just run out of steam really easily.
That's why NaNoRenO worked out so well for everyone. You can just do it in a month or less.
Yeah.
Pressure's good, really, because there's no deadlines for Star Sword Academy, so we just kind of, take advantage of that. But with Scallywags, there's a clear deadline, and that gets you off your arse.
Well, like once a year we seem to be doing a demo. We might do an updated something or another this year for BronyCon. We have a double-wide booth there, I guess, so... But that seems to be what drives people to work on it the most. We get the most done in like the month leading up to the convention every year.
Will you introduce a schoolgirl Deki Makura that will cause confused reactions among the Brony fandom?
I already did.
Yeah.
Great.
I was about to say. Am I allowed to talk about the other thing I'm working on too for Star Sword?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was talking to somebody about producing a figurine.
User joined your channel.
Man, I want a figurine.
Of who?
Right now I think it'll be Robin, but I designed Faith already.
Hey Dwarf, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Dwarf, get on mic, my child.
Talk to our friends.
Hi.
Hello.
He's very shy. He's probably
Wait,
masturbating
Scallywags.
right now.
There's no reason to be shy around us, we're losers as well.
Where in England are you from?
I'm from Nottingham, do you know that?
Of course I know nothing. Yeah, I'm from Birmingham.
Oh, you're English, okay, I didn't notice, sorry.
Got a lot of Ingles.
A lot of Ingles. I'm in Middlesbrough at the moment for university. Old up north.
No, not the lemon wedge. Bobby is precious.
So very precious. Who do I need to throw money to get a swabby body pillow?
I guess that would be me.
John, probably.
Yep. Alright.
I was gonna say that
As soon as
you're.
I
I
have
was
money.
gonna say that you're fucking head, but you're like 15 years old, so you're probably around the age range to allow for it. So go
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
fine, come on, it's money. It's money coming our way, don't question it. Come on. John deserves it. Oh, John's. I like this bit. My first mate just has a change of heart.
See, Swabby
Did I lose you?
respects the American economy.
Absolutely.
I just like the little smile she gives at the end. Also, Gunnar has a great pout. The expressions are nailed.
God bless you. So I'll be honest, I'm not entirely familiar with the people from WaterCress Studios. Could you introduce yourselves, please?
I'm Tooty the Fruity. Electro is also over there and over in the chat. Say hi, Electro.
Who's Electro?
Hi, Electra.
And that's Chev over there. All three of us worked in varying capacities on Palinurus.
So did Flutter.
And Flutter's also
bro.
over there, but Flutter won't speak up.
Be
Yeah,
quiet.
she's basic.
I heard her mic on. There was an echo. Okay,
Does she?
It was a good effort anyway, Flutter.
Come on. We're so close. Come on. Flutter.
it's kind of hard to like introduce the WaterCress Studio at large because there are like 20 of us at any given
20
time.
of us. I'm pretty sure we broke 40 a few weeks ago.
Look, 20
underplaying
active
it a
members.
That's wow. Are you working on something huge then?
In theory,
Sort of.
Very.
we're
supposed to
working
be.
on a visual novel called Apatus. It
It's
takes
going to be
place
pretty much your quintessential is what we all congregated to make, but there's plenty of other side things that we do. I'd say instead of just like some sort of close-knit team, it's more of a collective at this point. I don't know, it's a pretty fun place though.
Awesome.
I mean, we found ourselves as home in this very interesting TeamSpeak channel, which also hosts a Guild Wars 2 clan and another dev team. It's pretty fun.
Oh, so you go from talking about games to talking about making games.
Yeah. A lot of us were Katawa Shoujo fans, and that's how we got introduced into VNs and stuff like that. Yeah,
Been there, done
I
that.
assume a very large amount of us can sympathize.
Yeah. But then I realised there's more to this visual novel malarkey. There's loads of them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And we need to make the world aware.
Yep.
We need better VNs on Steam.
True.
Yeah.
My personal
Yeah.
inspiration for Steam visual novels is Genderbender DNA Twister Extreme.
Oh, yeah.
Because it inspired me in the sense that if something like this can go on money and make money, then I can do something as well. And that's why I'm here.
That's a very optimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah, I too also considered it sort of the EVN community's sort of collective goal is to get VNs represented more on Steam, which, you know, everyone thought was going very well, because we got things like dysfunctional systems on Steam, and then Dischan had their whole debacle where they had their super successful Kickstarter and then totally just like disappeared, which was okay. I mean, that's okay.
I
They're
still
still
haven't
around.
gotten my money back about that.
Yeah, Tootie hasn't gotten his money back from backing the Kickstarter. He's very salty about it.
I just want the soundtrack. Like, it has a really good
I know
soundtrack.
a lot
I
of the
just
problem
want...
with that. There's a problem with the way that Kickstarter does refunds, and it's actually screwing them over a little bit. Like they're trying to give refunds, and it's not letting them.
Well, I'm not super stoked about getting my money back. It's just like, if I can't get my money back, like, you can just like send me a free code for like the soundtrack. That's also fine. But it's
You know they uploaded
Kickstarter.
the
Like,
soundtrack
it's
on
a
their
risk
YouTube,
no
right?
matter what you do.
You know they uploaded the soundtrack on their YouTube, right?
Well, I can do that too, but I'd rather just like the sound porn quality version.
I see.
Anyway, Scallywags is done. Good story. 10 out of 10. It combines our favorite things in life.
Why, thank you.
Yep.
That did not take 3 hours. I was not anticipating this, which means we can move on to something else immediately. So let's just actually set that up now.
What's the next game? Story thing.
We'll just put Budapest up there.
I have not played this one.
I wish I could stick around, but I gotta get going.
Oh no. We'll miss
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Happy
Thanks
to
for
chat with
checking
you.
in.
See ya.
Had fun. Congratulations,
Thanks.
Scallywags. And no, thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for swapping.
Anytime, man.
Have fun. See you guys later.
Take care.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alrighty, so just gotta set a new thing up. I hope this works correctly. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna have to set up a new OBS source. Hopefully it
Wait,
works
two
as
Guild Wars
intended.
2 clans. Whoa, when did this other Guild Wars clan show up? Hey, how long have they been there? Fuck, what? Alright, whatever. Evos, how did they come up with these names?
Alright, it works!
I haven't even noticed.
Great. Right, since this Three Guys That's Paint is being recommended a few times over, especially on Twitter and
User disconnected
by
from
popular
your
review. We're just gonna do a few settings before we start. Alright, and then the
Yep. Very excited to see you stream this 2D. This is one of the few Nano games I have not actually played yet.
I haven't actually played that many myself. This is one of the few that I would be going in completely blind that I would be putting up on the stream. Basically,
Yeah.
I'm going in blind, and Electro is too. And we'll be keeping an eye on the chat because we got Katie in the Twitch chat, who was a developer for this game. Say hello.
Yeah, I know it's on the stream. If you guys want to just come in on the TeamSpeak, be a little guest voice or whatever, that's cool with us. Feel free
It's
to
all good to us.
enjoy the company.
As I mentioned, our TeamSpeak address is projectexist.net. If you want to talk to us live, we'll be there. Let's get started. Dawn of the first day. I need the auto scroll. Let's see. Yo, what's it? What you know? What the key you put in to make it auto scroll? And we'll click along.
Damn it, he beat me to the Majora's Mask reference.
Destroyed.
I'm so inconsequential.
See, anyone can go to space, like a man, a woman, whatever is between.
I love this UI. Whoever did this, my compliments.
User joined your
it's
channel.
pretty solid. Oh, who do we get? Who do we get?
Just me again.
Enjoy your return.
I fell.
Hi, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah, so Katie, how much of this did you do by yourself? All of it, or? I haven't exactly read up on the game, sorry about that. Do you have artists or coders, anyone helping you out, or was this a one developer effort?
So the thing about WaterCress Studios is that we're all unapologetic gamers.
By unapologetic gamers, you mean everyone's always just shamelessly on Steam playing games when we're supposed to be in meetings and shit.
The reason I was late here was because I was playing GTA 5.
Is that what you were doing? When I went into the channel and I tried to get you on and you were just muttering to someone?
Oh yeah, because I left my mic. I forgot you were talking to people. I was talking to Crit actually. We were playing GTA 5.
Sweet.
I'm sorry that I'm late, by the way. I forgot. I really wanted to be here from the start, but time flies when you're heisting.
Alright, I don't know that much about this guy in the coat yet, but I immediately with him.
Oh man, we got decisions. Electro, you're gonna be my co-pilot. Should we hang out with Terry,
Do you
Arthur, or
realize I'm on a
Alicia?
delay also, right?
Should we hang out with Terry, Arthur, or Alicia, Electro?
Was Arthur the guy with the skirt?
That sounds like Arthur to me. The kilt. It's a kilt.
Skirt, hey, don't judge. Let's do Arthur, man. Let's do Arthur, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, Arthur.
Whatever.
It watches the Watchmen.
I'm actually a big fan of the art style. I like how it's like a departure from the normal kind of detail thing, and it's a little more simple. But it's I'm a fan.
Yeah, it's very distinctive.
Yeah, it's charming.
I also like it in part because it actually looks like it was painting. In terms of like general ceiling effects, like it looks like a very hushed watercolor.
Kind of looks sort of Tintin-esque.
Yeah, it's a good observation.
Yeah, good job on the writing and art so far. I respect anyone that can handle both.
Is Tintin like popular in the UK or something? Because I'd never even heard of it.
Yeah, we had
Steven
the
Spielberg made that
I
movie.
used to read Tintin when I was a kid, but it's French technically.
yeah. So and they're like next door to us, so we get some spillage from their culture. We have the comics, but I think more popular was the animated series. But I was never into it because it's too complicated for my little. Still is.
Oh man, it's Person. I remember him from the cover art.
This delay
Oh.
between you
Oh,
and
it's
I
she. Darn!
creates quite some suspense.
Person's quite adorable.
I've passed through London, Canada many times.
London, Canada.
Yes, there is a London, Canada. It's a pretty moderately sized city.
Huh, Canada, top stuff.
Should we read Alicia the book The Sun and the Moon or The Dinosaur Artist?
Dinosaurs are fucking badass.
So
dinosaurs.
Let's go walk the dinosaur.
Nightmares.
You know, like the intro of the Super Mario Brothers movie where it like talks about what killed the dinosaurs?
I feel like you're the only person here who knows that.
It just like starts out like the most surreal manner possible, like the weirdest conspiracy theory you've ever heard.
And what is that?
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's so weird and dumb. I should like look up the transcript and I will read it later. But it's so weird and so stupid and so bad, just like the rest of the movie.
I appreciate the brush as the cursor. I just noticed that now. It's a nice touch.
It's a nice subtle touch.
The entire aesthetic is just awesome.
It is all like a children's book, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Whippersnapper. No, he wore a really nice jacket to paint in. That was probably a mistake. Like, normally you wear, like, your worst clothes to paint in, so you don't get the paint all over you.
I did just notice that.
I've been wanting to say something for a while. It's odd of this guy.
I wish I was in a financial situation where I could afford to paint in nice clothes like that. But at least, like, his vest matches the color of the paint, so there's some sort of poetic justice associated with that.
Yo, Android, you should adjust your mic. It's really quiet. Or wave dash.
Wave still here? Oh, you're very quiet.
I think I'll let Electro catch up before we make this decision. Electro, tell me when the stream's caught up.
I don't know how much of a delay it is. Oh, yeah, it's caught up, it's caught up.
What shall we do?
And your last name?
Ask for her last name. Oh great, I have to go through the period of time wherein you waited for me.
I'm gonna ask about the device.
Yeah, just go on, just make the choices. I trust you, baby.
But you're my co-pilot, I need you.
Ask about the device.
Didn't know it would hurt so much to wait for so long, TV.
Don't do this to me,
User
man.
disconnected from your channel.
Can I address you by your real name, too?
Nah.
Oh, whatever.
I like Titty. I like Little Richard, so it works.
It works on so many levels.
I'll get you to Grand Central safe and sound.
Alright, Wave Dash, I'll see you another time.
See you later, Wave. I might be gone by the time you get back. Not that I'm bored, I'm just tired. 3 AM and all.
Yeah, it's understandable. There's quite a sizable amount of like foreign people. Well, not Americans, foreign people. That was a little rude. Whatever.
Whoa, that sounded derogatory.
There's quite a sizable amount of people
There's a
scattered
hell of a lot
throughout
of foreigners around here.
throughout very different time zones at very different places in the world that are part of our team. So trying to coordinate times for meetings between people and like when would be good times to work is probably the biggest challenge we face. It's very difficult, but the more difficult something is, the more satisfying it is when you overcome it. We overcome it with visual novels, and visual novels are great, so it's good.
Yeah, because you have your massive group of like 20, 40 people. Do you ever have do you have to do individual meetings rather than one big group meeting?
They're both. We're compartmentalized also, so we have just one big group-wide meeting every Friday, which is every single person on the team who can manage to get on, and then there are just different meetings scattered throughout for different teams within the team.
What's the biggest turnout for a meeting?
Back in the early days, I'd say 40, but now we usually vary anywhere from 10 to 20.
Amazing.
For our NaNoRenO project, it was basically just like an offshoot of like 12 people.
That sounds more manageable, but 40 people in the chat, that must be mental.
I mean, everyone isn't ever on at the same time or anything. Like I said, with the amount of people we have, we're more of a collective than a surgically defined team, but yeah, it's fun. It's an interesting experience. It's a unique experience.
You gotta learn how to communicate with people. It's different from like most VN projects.
Also, this phone is rubbish.
If you can like work well with like 1 or 2 people, that's great for other groups. For us, you gotta get along with everyone. And it becomes another chore just to coordinate everyone accordingly.
I like the term good weird. Good hyphen weird.
Good word, you know?
Man, this is some Nokia shit right here.
We should get product placement in our videos.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Should have had that in Palinurus. she just pops open a can of Coke and she is like totally refreshed me from 600 years of cryostasis.
One of the story options, it says ask her on a date, change the subject, and have a drink of Coca-Cola TM.
Little trademark symbol and everything.
Yes.
Lovely.
It's on to the second day. 48 hours remain.
Oh dear.
I haven't actually played Majora's Mask.
Strange question to ask 8 proxies. What's our favourite character? Died for us, Katie.
It's like picking a favorite child.
Yeah, it's cruel.
That's why we only made one child, so then we can shower her with all of our affection.
Yeah, Ilarion gets no love.
Fuck that guy. It's his fault!
When I was running Pally through the text to voice, the narrator pronounces his name Ilarion, which was just very funny. I just wanna make sure you're aware.
He tried.
I say I'm partial to Morwenna. I'm a big fan of this character. I like the way she's designed.
I love the design. I love girls dressed in like boy clothing.
Yep.
I just
Well, if she
like
didn't have
girls.
any arms, she'd be waifu material.
If people didn't play Katsura Shujo, they'd think you're so weird.
I was about to say that was pretty bad out of context.
All she needs is less limbs.
The chat's telling me I'm playing Majora's Mask. I have 2 cats here with me right now.
Awesome. You must be stumped for choice. On which to pet.
What are their names, Toots?
Let me list off all 6 of the cats in our house right now. Tazzy, Lilo, Bean, Olaf, Ghost, and Sandy.
Just faffing about.
What made you come up with Ghost?
Well, that's not doing. The last 2 cats are staying here for a week. Because their owner is on vacation in Disney World.
Disney World! Hey, I take it you want to go to Disney World?
I'm going to Disney World.
Do the voice again.
Disney World!
No. That I want to go to Disney World voice.
But shit's getting real in the VN. Depression.
Ontario.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. It's probably, assumedly, where Katie's from too. Katie did mention she was from Canada, so I'm just speculating.
Fresh.
Depression. It's like a very, very sad Pokemon.
It's the next evolution. Oh no, he slept.
I like the way he fell.
That's some good animation work right there, though.
User joined your channel.
So who'd we get?
Ooh, some strength. Oh, Alchemist.
Hi, Al. You're late.
You missed Scallywags. You missed the glory that is Swabby.
Swabby is best girl.
I'm sorry, I was just going and making sure pirates were doing things, which is odd considering pretty much everything. I could definitely use some food. That's okay.
Are you on the stream now, or do you need a link?
Wait, what?
The stream.
What about it?
I mean, I assumed you came up to this channel because you wanted to be on the stream.
Oh shit.
I messaged you, we're doing the stream, do you want to come hang out? And you said sure, like 2 minutes ago, do you not remember?
It said, hey man, a bunch of Scallywag devs are here. You wanna hang out? I said sure.
Well, you should know we're doing these streams. We've been talking about it.
Yes, but just
We're like a big happy VN dev family.
Well, you're on there now, so be nice.
I'm a terrible person.
Also say hi to our friends in the Twitch chat.
We're all terrible people.
How many? I just have to look at the stream.
Yeah, we're playing with you guys for Paint right now. It's looking up pretty well. We really do like the art style.
I'll have to play this by myself so I can like take my time with it.
Yep. Yeah, these sort of live streams are exactly meant to offer complete immersion in the games that it picked.
Yeah.
But there's the added benefit of going through them with other people, and that's always fun.
Yeah, it is. Especially when there's choices and you have like little debates about what choices to make.
Oh, this one has a pretty nice art style, actually.
You know about this one?
I know about it, I haven't played it. And I haven't played any of them lately,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I thought you weren't like following all the Nano games.
Well, I know they exist, but this one looks pretty good. I might actually, you know...
So you haven't even played our own game yet.
I've read the script, that is good enough.
You didn't do a very good job at proofreading it.
Secure your belongs.
There's a reason why you're supposed to have multiple people proofreading.
Which we did. It was good. I mean, we appreciated. I appreciated it.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll spot typos, 3 proofreaders missed.
I'm sorry.
I would approve a BDSM educational game. It seems like that particular genre has a lot of stigma attached to it.
Judy, we should go to a con and you should cosplay Nigel and I should cosplay Alicia.
It probably works out because you're probably a tiny baby.
She has like my skin tone.
That I match his expression of being just like exasperated by everything around me.
Yeah, well, I mean, pretty much.
By the way, if you hear any profanity of any kind, I'm fighting a boss, so I might be a little bit...
What you play?
I'm playing Guild Wars too.
Gross.
Oh, the hell with you two. I am fighting a boss, level 54, and it's like level 80. Hopefully I won't die too much.
Oh man, the thing's blinking!
Blinky. I didn't... God. I can't speak. Not today, not ever.
Aw, people are making friends in the WaterCress Studios Twitch chat.
Don't like and subscribe.
Facilitate that.
I'm socializing. Wait till my mum hears about this.
Everybody hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
She won't know I'm socializing because I'm not socializing with her either. I don't think that's the thing you do with the rents. And I just got hit.
Oh, I like this music. Okay, I like that jingle. It's not really full of music. Oh, there it is.
I think I'm gonna stop. Silly nonsense.
Oh, this music. Oh yeah. That jingle.
I own Maduro's Mask for Virtual Console. I was gonna get to it eventually. But I'm one of those guys with like a 200 game backlog.
You a fan of Zelda just in general, too?
What?
I said, are you a fan of Zelda just in general?
I like some Zelda games.
What's your favorite?
Link Between Worlds, I think.
Fuck you, Twilight Princess.
The only one I remember seems to be some sort of Game Boy Advanced remake. Advanced. Well, whatever. That looks like a planetarium.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shit's getting real.
Shit's getting extraterrestrial.
Interesting.
Dawn of the third day.
As opposed to figuratively killing everyone.
24 hours remain.
Ooh, spaceship graphics. Almost as good as EVE Online.
Man, this Nigel guy he's a pretty good guy.
It's pretty great.
He's a pretty good guy.
I like
Yeah.
him.
I just wanna let him know that I appreciate everything he does for the people
I
he
just
cares
noticed in the
about.
background, that's an enormous phone.
Also, wait, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Look how big that phone is.
That thing's the size of Alicia.
Something I don't even fucking know.
I think mobile phones in the 80s were that big, to be fair.
And so were regular wall phones that had to be connected.
The further
sure
back
they
in
were.
time and go, the bigger the phones.
I don't think the receivers. It could
Yeah,
have
well,
been
this one has
held
a
in
cell
like
phone.
a baseball bat.
This is the era of flip phones. This is supposed to be like 90s.
Hey, flip phones are still very popular in some countries.
Like Thailand.
Oh, and Japan. Now that I think about it.
You're stylish, man.
Oh no.
Occupation dinosaur. This girl, she knows what she wants to do.
Why is Alicia so precious?
What if she grows up to become Swabby?
Changes skin tone and dyes her hair.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, man.
With science, that may or may not be possible.
Aww.
I like how
Aww.
they're behind the couch. It's a good sneaky way of not showing a hug. This is a very British visual model, isn't it?
It's very Canadian because it was made by a Canadian.
Sounds
You
British.
dirty Commonwealth countries are all the same.
I'm
This
sorry,
VN
that
needs a
Canada's
healthy
part
host of the
everywhere.
Declaration of Independence.
Bloody
Says
Yanks.
the communist.
Oh, shots fired.
You think I'm joking?
Socialist.
What's wrong with socialism?
Let's not get into a political debate here.
I couldn't stand my ground, to be honest. That's as far as I can go. That one statement.
Political discussion is banned in this TeamSpeak.
Is it now? Is it
Who
really?
gave you the authority to ban things in this TeamSpeak tubes?
I have the authority to do
It's the
absolutely
rules.
nothing.
No, you don't, Alvin.
I said I have the authority to do absolutely nothing. Therefore, by you saying I don't,
You don't
I
even have that.
win. I just won absolutely nothing.
It's not that you have
My
the
life is
authority to do
disappointing.
nothing, you have and expressed a lack of authority to do anything.
Oh, you spent time in London, UK? Katie?
Did you really find it necessary to clarify that you were speaking about the London within the UK?
Well, there's
As
a London
opposed
in
to
America.
London, Africa.
There
London
are
in-
some Londons in America. There's
Yeah.
a new London in Connecticut.
A New London. What, it's actually called New London?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is with you and putting new in front of everything?
I know, right? Like,
We didn't do it, you did.
you put an original.
Assholes. Just gonna come up with original shit.
Dude.
They wanted it to please.
Should have kept New Amsterdam. It was a much cooler name than New York. Amsterdam sounds like a cool place where cool things happen. York sounds like a sausage.
Amsterdam is a cool place where cool things happen. Loads of stoners go there.
Exactly.
I can think of a number of people who would enjoy going to Amsterdam based on that description.
Should we go shopping with Terry, Arthur, or Alicia?
Alicia.
I don't know
Obviously.
any of those
Alicia.
names.
I like that little parenthesis. Take a third option. Like, go ahead, take a third option, it's okay. Why
It's
not
an
take a third
interesting-
option? Yeah.
It's an
Wow,
interesting
that's
idea.
a terrible paint job on the side of the door.
It's ironic.
Is that a porta potty?
It looks like a porta
Oh
potty.
god, it is a porta potty.
It is a spaceship to outer space. Wait, don't spaceships technically have to be in space to count as spaceships?
So while it's on the ground, it's just a ship.
Interesting.
Oh,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know why that was evil. Wants to look at toys.
Juice. Juice. I want juice, please.
Do we have a bot in the Twitch chat?
That's a bot. Whoa.
Welcome, bot.
Hey bot. So we're playing Three Guys Who Paint. It's super fun.
Be sure to check it out. Go on to the Lemonsoft forums.
I
You
can't
guys-
believe that we're popular enough that we attract bots.
Oh, right.
And this time we recorded it.
So people will believe us. Do you guys have Ribena in America?
What?
What?
I just saw it on the visual novel. A Ribena carton. It's blackcurrant juice.
Do Ribena is
Black
so good.
what juice?
Blackcurrant. Oh my god,
Black
it's true.
currant? What the
It's
fuck is
true.
black currant?
Right, well, basically, Wave Dash told me that you guys aren't familiar with blackcurrants, and I thought, well, how? Because they're so common in the UK, everything has a blackcurrant flavour. But I looked into it, and apparently about over a century ago, there was a disease spreading throughout America, and it clung on to blackcurrant bushes. So, blackcurrant bushes were outlawed to prevent the disease from spreading. And even though the disease is gone now, in most states it hasn't been lifted. So it's still outlawed, so there's no blackcurrant anywhere.
This is news to me.
Good, we don't need your-
with our bureaucracy and shenanigans.
Blackcurrants are so good though.
I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I've
What is it?
never
What does
heard
it taste like?
It's,
Okay.
It's a berry.
yeah, it's like a really dark raspberry or something.
Oh, I hate raspberries.
I don't know how, this is the best I can do to, pardon me, describe it.
Yeah, it's like what this Coke tastes like. It doesn't taste like anything. It's
Well, I
Coke.
mean, like compared to other things.
It tastes like Pepsi.
Yeah.
Liquid sugar with a hint of darkness to it.
Darkness.
Blackcurrants just taste like blackcurrants. They're their own thing. They don't taste like anything else. But they're
Oh,
good,
yeah?
and you should buy some if they're legal.
Well, have you guys ever had any red bean?
Any what?
Red bean.
No.
Sounds like somebody's... ooh, boss fight time.
Sounds like somebody's what, almost.
What?
Guess it sounds like somebody's what?
What about what? Somebody else or what?
Never mind.
Did I forget about something?
You were saying something and then you stopped.
Oh, my bad.
What? Alright.
Probably wasn't that important.
You know what I have gripe with? They don't make Ribena in the cartons anymore. They make them in cans now, and it's not as good.
In cans? That sounds nice. I like things in...
Nah, juice boxes, come on.
No, I prefer cans.
The classic juice box. But the
Yeah.
cans, they make them kind of all I don't know, compressed. In the juice boxes, they were way nicer.
I like the feeling, the novelty of doing the little lid and hearing that sound. Then the can just feels cooler, you know. Like, I reckon a carton gets warmer quicker, but that's just a theory.
This is
Maybe.
really but it's scary.
No, I think it'd be the opposite, because the metal would warm up. But, you know, cardboard doesn't warm up.
Need to send a letter to Mythbusters or something. That's for us. We'll make a very exciting
And then they'll blow up
episode.
Ribena.
And they'll blow it up, yeah.
The blow. That's actually a brilliant idea. Blowing shit up. Sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
Let's do that sometime. Team building exercise, blow stuff up.
They'll just be
Oh,
like,
wouldn't
we were
get
gonna
the
do
F-
this test, but then we
So is
couldn't be
this
bothered.
wrist device some sort of sonic screwdriver type of thing?
Seems it.
That's pretty cool.
Oh boy.
Very.
Wouldn't want to get the FBI on us now, would we?
Oh, is this like a porta potty TARDIS?
A portal what?
Nigel's face. Like, what the fuck?
He's
A
just like,
dinosaur.
he's like, what even the fuck? This is like quirky visual novel Doctor Who.
I like where this is going.
Why is that porta potty inside a building? Is that
The
a thing
building's
that happens?
It's
Being
like-
renovated.
Yeah.
There's construction going on. Where construction workers go, porta potties go.
Fair enough.
I know that feeling, Katie.
How delayed is our stream? Precisely?
Not too delayed.
Like 30 seconds.
It depends on
Alright, I promise
individual.
I'll give you... Yeah.
Depends on your connection, but for the most part, it shouldn't be that long.
There's no need for that. I've shut down the washroom's portal. They won't be able to use it again.
More winner. I'm the ball.
I mean... Use that as
By
a
the way, if we
reference.
get more spammers do the /ban their username, I can't stay in the Twitch chat because it's lagging my my game, and I'm fighting a boss. Oh,
As you
will do.
mentioned several times.
Yeah. But it's so awesome. I mean, it's really, really fantastic, honestly. I mean, you get to fight things with, like, hundreds of other people, and it's... I've always thought that was kind of cool.
Wait, you're fighting a boss? I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Please be sarcastic. Almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got wrecked.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Why can't people ever go to the police in situations like this?
Then there won't be a story.
Yeah, we could turn into a police drama.
Like how more when I shift slightly to look at Alicia and Nigel.
Oh yeah.
Only one of the eyes? That's adorable.
No, both the eyes.
I think
Really?
it's just perspective, like fucking with it.
That is a nice touch. So many nice touches. Nice touches everywhere. Something we could have used more of. Just little touches.
We need to touch it more.
Just touch.
Give it a touch. Give it a feel. Okay.
Oh man, it's a shopping boy.
I'm liking this music.
It's very jazz.
Two stacks of things that will kill me. Rip.
Jennifer's sassy as fuck.
Yeah, screw Jennifer.
She's kind of relatable. Not gonna lie.
She doesn't like space aliens. Or men.
Or people.
Kinda identify with her.
Yeah, tell it like it is, Arthur. Lay it down.
Lay down the law. Or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Electric slide away.
Yeah, that's right. Slide away.
Slide away now.
Be back in a bit.
Slide
Something came
away.
up. Carry on without me, and I'll be back before you even realized I was gone.
Well, I
Did I
thought it was
tell-
gone. What? Who's this Electro fellow?
Some jackass.
Must be one of them shit posters.
Trolls. Oh shit. Shit has gotten realer than I would have expected it to get real. Time to learn about the space. Let's ask the questions that aren't stupid first. Actually, the big eyes thing is a nice challenge because people don't question it in the right away. So, like, the fucking meta of the visual novel community doesn't ask enough questions about why her eyes would be bigger because it's just accepted. It's actually genius design.
How can they be dinosaurs?
All good.
I just got an achievement chest. I feel pretty good.
Good job.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Wait, what just happened?
Yo.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah?
Yo, what's up? Yes, we've been streaming for a while.
Then why? It was very quiet.
Yeah, we're just watching the VN and I'm talking to someone in the chat.
Oh,
Keep pretty low key right now.
Yeah, it's relaxed. It's a comfortable silence. Silence is only made awkward when someone says, this is a bit awkward, then it's awkward. It wasn't awkward until
You made
the
it
person
awkward.
said that. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anybody said that, so I think we're good.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I sort of said it, so... What about that? 8 proxies, did you know that this chat's being recorded? Like, it's gonna be on YouTube at some point.
He's gonna be on TV. He's gonna be a TV star.
Exactly. I kept forgetting, to be honest, that's why I started talking about bloody explicit websites. Need to behave. My username is one I use for everything.
The life and the answer to life, the universe, and everything. That's some hitchhiker stuff right there.
The story's come a long way.
Oh, shit's getting real. Oh boy.
You better be okay, otherwise I'm gonna be well angry. It's...
That was a quick repair.
I see, Katie. but she's fine. No problem.
Not quite dead.
Good job, 8 proxies. Good job.
Day 4, 0 hours remain.
Day 4. Then it just showed up on my
Day 42. They still don't know why I hamster. Did someone say the door was poorly painted? Not sure what you mean by that.
Door's probably painted fine.
Fine?
Door's
I misheard.
painted fine.
Oh, looks like the koala's about to show up. Oh, wait.
Must be fall. That was a very weird way to hold a gun. Everybody do the electric slide out of the ship. That was pretty hardcore. Mhm. Aw.
Hi, mate.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I think I preferred the first half more than the second half, but it's a pretty ambitious work and I liked how it ended. I'm probably gonna play more on my own time and get more endings.
Yeah, I'd like to give it the time it deserves and the attention it deserves.
Oh yeah.
I missed a lot of dialogue.
I got things to do on my end, so I think that's going to end the stream for now.
Okay.
We'll do it again next week with different VNs.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for talking. Thanks for chilling.
Thanks for hosting. You've been very warm and welcoming and nice.
That's my job.
Nailed it.
You guys are welcome back.
Awesome, thank you.
Team speaks open whenever.
I don't know how no one's going to agree with us giving out the TeamSpeak willy-nilly, but you know what, I don't think it matters.
Oh well. Alright, so this will end the stream. Thanks for coming. We'll be doing more streams next week.
Bye-bye.
Check
See
us
you
out
later.
when we pick up more games to stream next Saturday at 9 PM Eastern. Have a good one. Toodles.
Bye.